This is Jean and John Hebert Brown. This is the 25th of July,
It is.
2025.
Yep.
And we're talking about our trip that we took to Portugal. We left
June 24th,
and returned.
July 17th.
It was super fun, and we have some pictures to share with you. We flew business class, so we had a little pod to sleep in. It wasn't the most comfortable place to sleep, if you ask me, but it sure was pretty. We flew KLM on the way there. So here's me in my little pod, and you can see that right next to me was John. They just removed the wall, and there we were together. This is where we stayed. I'm trying to do urban sketching, so that's why the little pictures are there. The name of the little town was?
It was Arcos de Valdevez.
And the hotel we
It was
rented.
the Luna Arcos.
And there we are in our hotel room. The bed was really comfy, so that turned out well.
So here coming this is the
Here I am going to breakfast.
area. It's also
Every morning we had breakfast.
too.
And here's a shot of the buffet.
It was a really delicious breakfast, and they were very reasonable about not kicking us out at 10:30, so we got to stay and eat pretty much as long
Something
as.
happened there. We're looking at an orange screen.
Yeah, the reason is because it will try to make up for the time that it's spent on the video by running through the other pictures. So I gave it a screen to play out so we could just talk,
Oh,
and then it won't go over the other pictures so
Yeah.
fast.
but it didn't get to show my buffet shot.
No, that's
Oh well. It's life in the inner city.
this is Ponta de Lima, where John's sister Michelle lives, and we went there. We were looking around at the old buildings, the churches. I bought myself a purse,
Yeah, a nice Portugal purse.
and this is where the first place that Paloma was going to have the party, or the first night of the party, and they were fado singers.
Singers, yeah.
And it was really fun. It was fun being together and walking through the cobblestones were really difficult for me, but oh well. And then we went over to Michelle's house for another party, and to get up to her house I had to go on this ramp. It was very
way to get into Michelle
tricky.
and Rod's house.
Mama knows.
That is the ramp that they built, so they can push the wheelchair up, and I can get up there.
What's the morning? Buenos dias.
Unbelievable.
It's a good day, yeah. Good morning. What's good morning in Spanish?
I really didn't like it. It was really scary for me. But I was lucky that they were able to do something so that I could be part of the party at Michelle's house. So the actual party at Michelle's house was the renewal of vows. There's Marty. Michelle and Merad have a beautiful home. I tried to draw the picture of how would it look like from the front window, but I couldn't do it, so I just made a very impressionistic view. Merad was in charge of
He was the master of ceremonies.
and there's Paloma and Marty and Merad getting ready to renew their vows.
Mhm.
There's Michelle sitting on the sofa. And this is the clever thing that Merad did to hide all the
The wires from his under-the-counter lights. Yeah, it was very clever, I thought.
Our way,
For the funeral procession.
on our way back home, we crashed a funeral.
No, they crashed us. We were just trying to drive home.
Oh, I smell incense. It's still going.
This is the River Vez
River Vez, yep.
near our hotel.
Mhm.
There's my Portuguese bag. And there was a little ferry
Picnic grounds.
picnic area. It was a very shallow river. People swam in it all the time. Here's our favorite little spot on the riverbank.
Called the Riva Cafe.
And we went there quite often because they had beer and ice
No,
cream.
they had Porto Tonico. We never had beer from them.
Oh, that's true. Porto Tonico is a good drink that obviously is Portuguese, and you can make it as heavy or as light as you want. I just love the way that. Now, this is me wanting to have you hear the name of my favorite street.
Whatever. Okay, maybe she'll say it now.
Exit the roundabout onto Avenida Dr. Jose Oscaldo Larinaria Gomes. Continue for 1 kilometer.
That is the name of the street. Dr. Jose Oscaldo Larinaria Gomes. Wouldn't you like to live on that street?
No. Won't fit on an envelope.
And then there was a big party for Marty. And there's Marty and Paloma. We took them out to lunch.
Oh, that was Pusada.
It was way up in the hills.
Had a great view over the ocean.
And then we went to the national park. There's only one national park in Portugal, and this one's it. We finally found the visitor center. We could have rented a bike, John. It was super hot, killer hot, but we had a little picnic in the car. And I don't know what that is. It's a picture that you took.
Yeah, that was at the. What was the name of that restaurant? It was that kind of hippie restaurant.
Philosophy of love.
Yeah, love's philosophy, right?
Yeah.
And that was some shots from
That's-
inside. And that was just a shot.
That's
of
it. That's love's.
Yeah, it was a shot of their ice cream menu.
So we went to lunch with Michelle and Miran, and then we went and got our haircut. Michelle and I. Actually, John did too. That's John getting his haircut as well.
And there's Michelle with her Labrador ears.
She's getting her hair
All right,
like
here is the
this.
do-it-yourself bread slicing machine.
Oh, this
This
is
is kind
really
of how it
cool.
works.
Now
You set it
this is
in, you
gonna
close
work.
the door.
Kind of thing we're doing on our vacation
Press
in
go.
Portugal.
Right. All right. So here's what we do. So you
You
close the
get
door. It's right here. Put the bread in. Okay. And then we press 16 millimeters was a good thickness, right?
Yep.
And we press 16 millimeters, and here we go. So it grabs the bread with its little teeth. There you go. It pushes it back down, and then
Yeah, I kind of got it. It wasn't great, but it kind of got it.
I worked at it,
You
trying
did.
to get
You
it to.
did good.
I wish I understood the program a little better, but that's life. You know, we do the best we can with the tools that we have.
We do, and you did.
So then we went to Sistello, and it was quite a long drive, half hour drive.
Yeah, a little bit more, but about that.
It's famous because it was a medieval town, and it still has a lot of the buildings there. Well, it's in the middle of nowhere, so you can see why the buildings. But John wanted this picture showing the
The castle with the satellite dish on the top.
we went to the Mercado. We tried several times to go to the marketplace.
Yeah, we finally made it though.
And we also, because it was so hot, we wanted to go to these indoor things. This was the Himalaya museum, science center.
Yeah, it was a science center. Yep.
And Father Himalaya, they called him that because he was so tall, was just a genius. What year did he live?
Oh gosh, I think he was born in the late 1800s.
And he invented this.
It's what was a solar concentrator? It's called.
And he invented tons of other things. He had a really interesting career. And it was a nice little museum.
Yeah, I wanted to go back, but we just didn't have time.
It had all kinds of information. And then we went to Bum Jesus in, what was it, in Braga.
It was.
And we had a heck of a time finding the church.
We did.
But eventually we found it. Although it was impossible in the ADA sense. I couldn't get over there with my wheelchair or my walker. But John was able to go over, and he was fascinated by the funicular.
Yeah, the water-powered funicular. It's the only one in the world. It's been around since 1882. It's really cool. This is a shot of the funicular. One's going down, and then the other one's coming back up. They kind of work in unison. Yeah, so there it goes. It's going down. There's the water. That's what fills up the car up top. And then it has so much weight for the water, just gravity pulls it down. And then the two are linked with a cable, so as that one goes down...
Here we are Sunday morning, July 13th, and we're down here at the downtown plaza area.
This is at the market.
And they're having an old car show here. All kinds of old, really old, some new, some familiar, some not so familiar. And then there's a lot of racing cars too, as you can see over there. A lot of those kicking around. There's an old VW there, it looks like. Kind of a VW. There's a Caddy. There's a Bug.
That's where we were out to dinner, fairly near. And this was
Oh, that was the International Gardens.
yeah.
That was really cool.
Michelle and Mayrod took us to the gardens. It was very hot that day too, and so difficult to walk over those cobblestones. But that's an arbor of lemons. It was really beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Michelle?
It is, yeah. She's just hanging onto that trellis there.
Beautiful hydrangeas. The whole countryside is littered with hydrangea blossom.
And it
big
was
bushes.
really green, considering it was hot in July. The whole countryside was very green. Of course, they get a lot. They get like 36 inches of rain a year, compared to our 10.
Well, finally it was time for us to say goodbye. And we loved the people at the hotel, and they loved us too.
They did.
Here's a picture of Violetta.
Yeah, Violetta and Patricia. Oh, there they are. They just left us a really cute note.
It's the last part of the show is
Is
the
it?
note.
This is in the hallway right outside our room. And the funny thing is, we were out shopping at Pingo Doce and we ran into Violetta at the grocery store. Of all the people you could run into. That was too funny.
It's been a great blessing to have them stay in my apartment. Thank you for giving us your empathy and affection. God bless you. Good trip, Violetta and Patricia.
Portugal, Arcos de Valdez. That was their cute little note to us. Their little apartment. It's not a hotel, it's an apartment. That was really sweet.